All right, everybody. So my 2009 BMW E90 was having an issue with the entertainment screen. I'll show you a quick clip. All right, so when that would happen, the whole entertainment system would restart, and then it'll go red. The screen will go red and it'll restart. It was very annoying. I don't know when it would happen. It would just happen whenever I wanted to. The only kind of indication I would get is the control unit right over there, the buttons and everything, the iDrive controller, all that. Everything works fine, but then sometimes when I would press it to try to change the station or put the volume up or down, it wouldn't do anything, and then a few seconds later the screen would restart. So that was the only indication that I would get that it was going to act up. So I tried to do some troubleshooting, and I figured out it must be the whole control unit here, because if all the buttons still worked, the control unit and the iDrive controller, if everything still worked and the screen will restart, then I would guess it's the screen. But the fact that everything will stop working and the screen will restart as well made me think that maybe it's not getting the right signal and this is the thing that's actually resetting. So I ended up taking mine out. It does have a fuse in the back. Here's the old one, 15 amp fuse, which I took out. It was fine. It wasn't burnt, so I knew that wasn't a problem. But the system must just be old and stuff. This car does have like 166,000 miles. So I ended up changing that. When you look it up, make sure you check, you get the right part number, and you take a look at the back of it. Make sure the one you order has all the connections, because they are different from different models. This one has the screen right on there. So if you look at the control unit, it's just a bunch of buttons. If yours doesn't have the screen, then you will have the screen on the actual control unit right there, so you can see what's going on. So I ended up taking it off. I changed it, and it works great. The only thing that it did before, and it still does it now sometimes, is you can see the navigation here. You can see the you're able to select it right there, and it works. But sometimes it won't be highlighted and it won't let you select the navigation if it doesn't want to start. So I did that before, and it still does it now sometimes. And then the other thing is, at first the CD multimedia wouldn't work. I couldn't put the volume up or down, or my phone wasn't being transmitted to the car. So I ended up doing a factory reboot of the entertainment system with my Pro Tools app, and now it works fine and everything got fixed. The only thing is, again, the navigation only works when it wants to, but the aux CD multimedia, it works all the time, so that's great. So go ahead and, if you're having that issue, you probably got the same thing I had. To take it off is really easy. You want to take off the trim over here, take off the climate control unit, and then take out the whole system. Put the car in drive, make sure it's off the car, and then everything should kind of slide right out. Take your time. Everything's plastic, so over time it gets old and brittle. You don't want to break anything. But that was my problem with my BMW E90, and I'm pretty sure all the other E90s, 91, 92, 93, they all have the same issue. But yeah, it was a whole control unit there, so I ended up changing it, and now it's good. So the only thing is, this one has the face right here. I'm gonna keep this part just in case this one stops working. But other than that was a quick and easy fix, and it wasn't too much. I got mine for like $60 on eBay, so it worked out great. So if you're having the same issue, it's probably the same thing again. But if you have any questions, put them down in the comments below, and I'll try to answer them. And I'll see you again next video, and thanks for watching. Peace.